The Koopa is probably one of the most well-known Mario enemies in history. But we're not going to be focusing on the Koopas themselves. Instead, we're going to be focusing on their shells, specifically the Mario Kart version. In Mario Kart, you can throw these green/red shells at the opponents. Both red and green work different. And when they hit an opponent, it stuns them and stops them dead in their tracks. But if we're doing real-life math and physics, how deadly are these things? And trust me, it is much more than you think. The first thing I wanted to know to solve this mystery is just how strong these things can break. One of the most known examples is that they are able to break through solid bricks, specifically the Mario bricks. And if we reform those bricks into real-life bricks, real-life bricks can take about 3,500 psi. PSI, if you don't know, is basically the exempling of how much damage something can take, or how much damage it does. So that's quite a lot of PSI that these bricks can take. So the shells have to be stronger than that. Now let's see how real-life go-karts weigh. A real-life go-kart can weigh about 175 pounds. And the total amount of PSI that is needed to lift a pound is 400 PSI. So taking the number 400 and multiplying it by 175, we get a number of 70,000 PSI. Now that may not seem that much, but trust me, it is. The total amount of PSI that someone can take is about 60-80 PSI. But if the impact is sustained, they can take 400 PSI. And 70,000 is much higher than any of those numbers. So these shells are 100% deadly. They are enough to kill a man. And have I mentioned about the shards of these will blow up? Yeah, if we're considering real-life physics, when these shells hit something in Mario Kart, they break into little tiny pieces. Sharp little pieces flying just about everywhere. So not only can you die from an explosion, you can get stabbed by these things. I repeat, you can get stabbed by one of these. So if you ever want to recreate Mario, do this. Taking real-life physics, these things are absolutely deadly. Heck, the explosion can be bigger depending on the speed these things can go at. And I haven't even mentioned the blue shell once. And heck, that thing has spikes, so maybe not those shards will hit you by the red shell, but these definitely will. Sure, it may be something you can strike off in Mario Kart, but in real-life physics, this is deadly. That's big brain time for you, where we use our minds to save the day.